Hey, it's a chilly December morning, and I can't help but think about an accident I had, but I was saved by a cup of coffee. Okay, you got to fill in the pieces, right? Yeah, I'll fill in the pieces. Yeah, I had an accident. This was a number of years ago, probably about 15 years ago, and I remember it because I didn't have a cell phone with me. And yeah, the accident was my fault, okay? My fault, okay? Yep. I was cruising to work early one morning, and I was kind of timing the lights, downtown Omaha. And no big deal. I was just kind of timing the lights and hitting them green and boom, boom, boom. And I jumped one light a little bit too early. And the only other car out on the road coming through the cross street hit me. And he hit my front end. I swerved out of the way. He swerved, but we hit. Yep, my fault. We pulled over to the side of the road, and it was early, cold. It was chilly. Got out. I didn't have my cell phone with me. He didn't have his with him. And couldn't find a payphone. Yeah, I need to call insurance. Nobody's hurt. No airbags went off. And I see a restaurant. There's a restaurant with a couple cop cars parked out front. Hey, that's great. We'll go get the cops to take care of it for us. So anyway, so we walk in the restaurant. As I immediately walk in the restaurant, there's some coffee right there, and they have a thing there. It says just, it was kind of like an honor system coffee. And I needed coffee. It was cold. And I asked the guy, hey, you want some coffee? And he said, sure. So I poured him a cup of coffee, and I poured myself, put a few bucks in the box, whatever. And by this time we were just chatting away. We were, I introduced myself, he introduced himself, and we were talking, and no big deal. And walked up to the officers and said, excuse me, but I had an accident right over here. And he said, where? I said, well, right there. He said, oh, I see your cars are pulled over to the side of the road. He said, yeah, is anybody hurt? No, nobody's hurt. He says, well, you guys seem to be getting along just fine. Just go ahead and call your insurance companies and they'll take care of it for you. And they went back to eating their breakfast. I couldn't help but think for a moment. It was the fact that I was holding a cup of coffee. He was holding a cup of coffee, the person who I hit. And the cop said, no big deal. And it's funny because I was guilty. I was guilty of running a red light, probably guilty of a few other infractions. And I didn't get a ticket. That was the best cup of coffee I have ever bought for somebody else. What's the lesson? Well, the lesson is probably regardless what happens, relax, chill out. And boy, isn't that the case right now we're in right now. Chill out, relax. Things will take care of themselves. And you know what? It's amazing how neither of us got alarmed. We stayed cool. We stayed calm. I immediately introduced myself, apologized to him, and was cordial, and walked in the restaurant, offered him a cup of coffee, and yeah, saved me a ticket. Yeah, it's a lesson long forgotten, but you know what? It comes back to remind me every now and then. Hey, thanks much. This is another Mornings with Mark on a cold December morning. Yeah, I'm seeing my breath. I don't know if you are, but I am. Take care.